Guys, make sure to stay until the end. One common mistake, if you make that mistake, guys, we'll talk about what it is. It can actually cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair. Guys, thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW 5 Series generation F10 F11 from year 2010 to year 2017. If you guys have a problem where a heater doesn't work, we'll explain what can easily cause that, guys. What you need to check. It could be simple fix, but it could be something more complicated, and in some cases it's a little bitty device that costs only a few dollars. We'll explain about that, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays, so that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos, guys. We take them completely apart. We show you how to do almost anything: transmissions, engines, bodywork, codes, fuses. Why we do that? Because our mission at the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. Now, guys, we took pictures of every fuse box in that BMW, okay? Every fuse box, so we can clearly, guys, show you where everything is located, so you can clearly see the fuses, because otherwise they're hidden in places where practically we cannot get the camera. So we're going to show you one by one, okay? We'll have video about every single fuse, every single relay. So let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to, guys, okay, find where the fuel pump fuse is located. All you have to do, watch our video. It will take you probably, guys, less than 2 minutes, replace that fuse and you're back on the road. Otherwise you'll be stuck in the middle of nowhere, guys. We make those videos for your convenience. Now, we'll make video for every single fuse and every single relay, guys, and we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channel. Check it out, they can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So guys, if heater does not work now, what can easily, guys, okay, cause that? Okay, so we will demonstrate on that BMW 5 Series. Multiple things can do that, but first we need to check all climate control fuses, because it could be simple fix. But guys, on that BMW we have hidden fuse boxes all over the place. We recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on BMW F10 F11. It will teach you all about that. But first, what we need to do, open the passenger door. Then you need to open the glove box. On the very back on the right side you have one cover. Go ahead, remove it. Behind it you will find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let us tell you guys why it's super important to test fuses and relays. Fuses, guys, sometimes are really hard to know if they're burnt or not. For instance, I'm going to pull one fuse here, okay, and sometimes you cannot clearly see if they're good, they're bad. And let's say you think you have a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up having problems again, and you spend time, money, you buy parts, diagnostics, you pay for services that you don't need, guys. You practically wasted your money. So all you have to do, check your fuses, that way you don't waste money, guys. So always test your fuses, even if you think it's good. Always test it. It even happened to us, guys, okay? And we work on cars all the time. Another thing, always test your relays. They're a little bit harder to test, but if you want to see, guys, how to test fuse relays, we will put a link in the description of the video below. But we've seen so many customers that think that they have a good fuse, they put it back in, they waste their money on parts and diagnostic that they practically, guys, do not need. So check out the link in the description of the video below, how to test the fuse and how to test the relay as well. So guys, if you want to buy fuses, relays, parts, tools at a really good price, quick shipping as well, guys, we're going to put a link in the description of the video below, guys. Make sure you get some for peace of mind, and you can put some spare ones in the glove box. So which fuses we need to check, then we will explain what else can cause the heater not to work or to blow cold air. Make sure to stay until the end. We want to give you one good advice, that way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us, guys. If we zoom in now in that lower section here, we need to first check fuse number 11, which is that fuse here. Then you need to, guys, check fuse number 31. It is that fuse right here, the first fuse. Next, you need to check fuse number 44. So in that row will be that fuse here. After that, you need to open the trunk, and in the trunk on the right side you have that cover. Just pull it. Behind it you have a fuse box like this one. Now here, guys, we need to check fuse number 128. If you see that row, it will be that fuse right here, the second one from left to right. check fuse number 156. It will be this fuse right here. Next you need to check fuse number 177 and 182. Other things, guys, that can cause heater not to work or blow the cold air. Quite often we see bad thermostat. If thermostat is stuck open, the coolant will flow freely between the radiator and the engine, and it will not be able to get warm, especially on a cold winter day. Driving on the highway at higher speeds, your heater may start getting weak. Okay, so if you want to know the symptoms of thermostat stuck open, we have the videos on our YouTube channel that will teach you all about that. Another thing now, guys, okay. If you recently replaced thermostat, radiator, hose, anything, water pump that involved draining the coolant, if you did not bleed the cooling system, you may end up having an air pocket in the system that will prevent coolant to flow around. So that can cause the heater not to work, but it can cause the car to overheat as well. So always bleed your cooling system. We have a video how to bleed cooling system on a BMW as well. It involves actually activating the electric water pump, how to do that and all that stuff. Next, guys, okay. Let's say heater is fine, right? Thermostat, you bled the cooling system, it still doesn't work. It could be clogged up heater core, But if how you test that, we have the video on the channel, but check both sides of the heater core, both hoses, inlet and outlet. If they're about the same temperature, it's not clogged up. Another thing, guys, everything might be working perfectly fine, but if your heater still doesn't work, what could it be, guys? You see that device? That device is known as blind door actuator. On a dual climate control vehicles, you have two of them. One for the driver, one for the passenger. On a single climate control vehicle, you have one. It attaches to a flap. And what it does, guys, okay, regulates the temperature from hot to cold. On the inside, it has plastic gears and a motor. We've seen some that fail at about 8,000 miles on. We had a Ford Fiesta that failed at 8,000 miles. You have plastic gears that usually wear out, crack, or the motor burns, and it may be stuck in cold position. That's why the heater doesn't work, guys, because of a blind door actuator. If you want to know, guys, the symptoms of bad blind door actuator, the video is on our YouTube channel. Thank you, guys, for watching. Those are the most common things we see at the garage. So you guys have all kinds of different fuses, relays, okay, in that car. So what we recommend, guys, okay, buy some spare fuses, relays, put them in the glove box for a peace of mind. One time we needed a replacement, we couldn't get one, okay, and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. So always keep some spare fuses and relays in your glove box, guys. That way you don't end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. Hopefully the video was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching and see you next time.